Hello, welcome to Bob's Vape Reviews here in beautiful Manila, Philippines. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have another review today of a MCM product that just was released, the Spike25. I'd like to give a shout out to Boss Mao, MCM Philippines guys, Boss Xavier, and everyone else, all my new subscribers. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is the MCM Spike25. Comes in this box. Let me first say all items in this review were bought by me for the purpose of doing the said review. And you'll receive this beautiful MCM box. The back, Philippine flag, made in the Philippines. Very nice. That's on the side. We have a, let me see here. We have a website address, if I could get it straight, and if the camera will cooperate. There we go. On the side. Let's slide the unit out. And inside you'll have a clear box. This is MCM Philippines. On the back is your COA. I'm having a hard time with everything upside down today. Here's your COA on the back of the box. It's conveniently located in this box, so it will be harder for you to lose it unless you lose the box, and you don't want to do that. But there's the model. Its type is brass. Serial number 55. The date. The signature. Very nice. MCM. Let's open it up. Take it out of the bag. Oh. Now, to be honest, I got this the other day, and I have already tried it out. I was so excited when I received it. I really wanted to try it out. I didn't have time to make a video at that time. So this will be a user/review. So, as you can see, it's a beautiful tube type. This is the Spike25. Has beautiful spikes engraved on the side. Beautiful emblem, deep engrave on the front. Very nice. Oh, I'm very impressed. I love that. We have an ultem and brass top cap. Very nice. We have a floating solid copper 510. We have an ultem on the fire button. Very unique design. We have a monster battery cap. Oh, the threading is so beautiful. There's my serial number. Nice. Very small. Very nice in the hand. You know, I'm used to my tubes that I have. I'm used to my hand automatically goes to this position. I found myself the other day when I first used this, I put it in my hands a couple times like this and was trying to push the battery cap to fire. Not used to it being side fire like this. This is nice. Here's some, I think the 18650 adapter is inside. Yes, it is. You receive an 18650 battery adapter. This will fit your 21, your 20, your 18650 batteries. Oh, nice. See here. Yep, this comes unscrewed. Let's first look at this battery cap. This battery cap is unbelievable. Holy crap, is it big. Beautiful machining. Very well done. MCM is known for that. They've been around for a while. They're an OG of the vaping community. Very big. It don't matter how fat your fingers are, this battery cap will work for you with no issues. Very nice. The body itself is very well done. Really, I love this engraving on the front. That looks sharp, boy. MCM. Nice. Solid brass. Brushed brass. Excuse me. Brush brass finish. That's a tongue twister. Brush brass finish. Here is the optional booster. This is optional. It does not come with it. You can pay extra for this. Let me get it unwrapped. Let me see here. I have to do it the hard way. I can't find the beginning. Oh, bear with me, you guys, while I get this unwrapped. Live TV. I don't like to screen my stuff. I don't like to edit my videos, I should say. There we go. Going off camera for a second, you guys. Hold on. I'm trying to get this off. I screwed myself. Bear with me, you guys, please. Sorry about this. There we go. Let me get the scraps of plastic off of here. This is the extension tube. This is beautiful. Has MCM. Really nice on both sides. Nice, also brushed brass finish. I said it this time. Screws into the unit like that. And their battery cap go on the like that. Top cap. When you're putting this top cap on, take your time. This is very fine threading. I'll get closer into it in a minute. Let me put this all together so you can get the look of what it's like stacked. Now this would be the stacked 21. This is really nice. Beautiful, beautiful looking unit, boy. Okay, now let's take this off. Nice fine threading. Machined really well. I can't get over this big battery cap, boy. That's something else. Alright, now let's take this off again. Now this has a feature in which you can turn it a little bit so it'll disconnect the 510 from the battery so you can put it in your pocket. I myself am one of them guys that like to loosen my battery cap if I do carry a tube in my pocket. But here is the 510 deck made out of ultem. Thermoplastic. Very tough plastic for heat. Fine thread. And here's what I'm talking about. When you give it a couple turns, it takes away from the firing pin from being able to hit. It hits this ultem instead of hitting this solid chunk of copper they have here. Got a floating 510 pin. Handmade machined screws. Really nice. I'm impressed every time I see that from MCM. They make all their screws in-house. But like I said, you give it a little turn, and this will make it so that the contact will not touch the copper, but hits the ultem instead, which is a good idea. It's sticking outside the box, which MCM is known for that kind of thinking and designing of mods. Putting it back together, I was talking about earlier, is take your time. You don't want to mess these threads up here on the ultem, okay, because it is plastic. So you just want to back it off, feel it catch. When you feel it catch, it goes. The threading is smooth. There's no issue whatsoever. Very nice. I like the looks of that. That looks sexy. Let's try it out. Remember, battery safety. Always have good wraps. Alright. Addy I'm going to use is the MCM Mosaic 25 with the ultem sleeve. I'm using A1 Kenthal build. I'm using an ultem spacer on the bottom. I'm using A1 dual coil A1 Kenthal 0.28 ohms. 5 wraps. Screw on like that. That's what that looks like. Beautiful. Very nice. Now she's available in brass, also copper, stainless steel, and black aluminum. I did see a red one also, a red aluminum tube, but I'm not sure if that's in production or if that was just a prototype. But I do know that they are available in the brass, copper, and stainless and black aluminum. Really nice. Very nice. Now with this mod, you do want to put the battery positive up first. Make sure you have good batteries. This battery cap is unbelievable. Beautiful threading. Look at that. It just falls into place and goes. Really nice. I love that. Super nice. No problems with the firing. Instant contact. Really nice. I will say one thing though. It's a little sharp right here. Right at that point you can see that. My thumb catches it. The skin. Right on that point. That mother is woohoo. Woo. I could feel it. Fire's nice. Let me take a hit real quick. Wow. Nice mod. Good response from the trigger. And it's a good thing they do offer that where you do just give it a twist. No fire. Give it a twist again. Fires. But I'm old school. I just loosen the battery cap. This is nice. It's really nice. This is a beautiful tube. I think anyone that's in the tube mods would be impressed with this. This is something for the collection. Thinking outside the box, I love how it fires. I love the side fire. Pros. Design. I love the design of this unit. She's designed, so it looks very sexy. The engraves are beautiful. I love the spikes down the sides. That is really cool. I like the build quality is very nice. The threading is well done. Presentation is beautiful in the box. I like the fact it goes from 18 to 21,000 series batteries. I love the size. It fits really well in the hand. Matter of fact, let's take some measurements on it. Let me take the battery out. This threading is unbelievably smooth. It really is. Really well done, smooth. Look at it. It just falls into place and threads. You don't even have to back off and try starting or anything like that. It just goes. Let's take this off. Put it on the Addy stand. Now let's take some measurements real quick, okay? Lengthwise. She comes in 90. So she's short, quite short in stature. Widthwise, what size Addy will you get on here? 25. Alright, that's it. Let's try some weight. You're not going to believe this. Come on, power up. The mod itself without battery is weighing in at 86 grams. Booster 144 with the booster. Take this away. Turn this off. When you're doing your maintenance, you guys, don't forget. Let me take the battery cap out again. You guys are probably tired of me saying this. You can go to... Oh, hold on a second. You go to the 99 peso store or Japan Home or Ace Hardware here in the Philippines, or you go to Harbor Freight, Home Depot, and find these brushes. I got these for, it was 50 peso for 3, $1, $1 for 3. You get a brass one, a plastic one, and a stainless steel one. The ones you want for this mod are the stainless steel and the brass. Why? Why, Bob? Why do we want these brushes? All right, let me get into it. You guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, but with your brass threading, the brass brush works good. Gets all any kind of dried juice, shit, anything that you get built into these threadings. And that's where you run into issues with firing and with mods getting hot. So you just take your brass brush and go through the threads like that, no problem, super clean. Same thing on the mod. You stick it in, woof, look at that, super clean, nice, okay? Why does a plastic one for, Bob? When you do want to buff this out, and you will get buffing compound into these little divots where the spikes are and where this beautiful engraved emblem is, the MCM. The the plastic one works really well to get any of the dried compound out of the threads. Look at this. You can see the compound that's getting out now, the dust that's flying off. I mean, you might not be able to pick it up in the video, but you'll be able to get into the engraving and get any of the dried compound out of there. So it's just a good tip to have in mind, okay? Because you are going to have to do maintenance on this, and maintenance is very important on a fully mechanical mod like this is. Now, price-wise, what are we talking about? You're talking about $1.80 to $1.90, and you're getting a lot of mod for the amount of money that you're spending. You really are. You're getting a mod that's not a lot of them made in small batches, made by hand. I mean, yes, it is machine made, but all the assembly and thinking and designing was all hand done. These guys put their blood, sweat, and tears into making these mods. Let's put it back together and take another drag off this bad boy. I really like this mod. Very happy with the performance of this mod. Juice, I'm using MCM Flow. Yes, the RY4 cream, very good. Very good. Now, the cons. What can I think of as a con on this? It's really hard to come up with a con on this. It really is. But I do have two. One is the edge of this button right here. The edge of this button is very sharp. Very sharp. But it's really not a con. It's just you need to be aware of that. If you're just doing the firing it like this with the side of your thumb, you'll never come across the issue at all. But if you do ever run your thumb across like I'm doing right here now, it'll wake you up. Other thing, if you look at the very bottom of this mount, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me take the atomizer off. I don't want to drip juice. I just juiced it. If you look at the bottom of this, you see the overhang? See that little overhang? You have to be really careful with this mod on a metal table. I mean like a Starbucks table. If you bang this down and you dent that edge, see that edge? If you dent that edge, you will not get that battery cap off. You'll mess it up. The only idea that I could come up with is if they would have made a larger battery cap that had an edge on it that covered up this edge, but was the same diameter as the tube, so it wasn't bigger than the tube, but the same size, but covered up this edge and protected it. SOB mods, tube mods, they made it, but theirs had the firing button at the bottom, so it had dual purpose. But something so it would have protect this edge is the only thing I could think of as a con on this mod. It's not really a con, it's just you got to take care when you put it down. You don't want to be putting it down on any metal tables. Or if you do, you want to take your time and make sure you don't slam it down. But that is something I could live with. That doesn't bother me at all. Man, instant response. No delay. The button does not get hot. I chain vape. I used this all day yesterday, and she did never once got hot. I've gone through 3 sets of 21 series batteries and had no issues with her whatsoever. Only other thing I could pick out on this thing, and I'm trying to find things really hard, you guys. The ultem button is glued on. So if you have some really seriously hot builds, I don't go any lower than 0.25 on a single battery mod using A1 Kenthal. So she really does not get hot on me. But if you're going to be doing some sub-ohming or using the stacked, she may get warm and the glue may dry up and you may have to find yourself re-gluing this button. Or if I were you and you intend on doing sub-ohming when you order this mod, I would suggest you ordering an additional fire button. Just in case you ever do lose it, you have a spare and you don't have to wait or pay mad money trying to get one shipped from the Philippines to wherever you currently reside. Alright? Now, where can you get this? You can get this from Dragons outside of the Philippines. You get it from Dragon's Den. Talk to Boss Brody, Pete Brody, sir. Shout out to you. Contact him for sales outside of the Philippines. In the Philippines, you just go to the Philippines, MCM Philippines website, and give them a shout out. They're quick to reply, and they're very helpful people. They really are. They're good people to deal with. The whole bunch of them. The whole gang over there are really good guys and girls. That's about it. I can't think of anything else. This is a beautiful mod. I'd give this about an 8.5. Yes, I would. It would be a 9 if this edge wasn't like this. I would give it a 9. But it's a strong 8.5. I think you'd be really happy with this. You guys be safe. I hope you found this informative, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. See ya!